So how does a negative money mindset hold you back? In this video, I'm going to talk about negative money mindsets that hold you back from being wealthy, how this affects you as an entrepreneur, and what to do about it. So keep watching. Hi, my name is Mosalami, and I help experts, entrepreneurs, coaches, and consultants grow and scale their online business whilst creating their ideal lifestyle. If you like this video, then hit the like button. It helps the video rank higher for the YouTube algorithm. That way, it's easier for people like yourself to find videos like this one and get value from it. Also, make sure you stick around to the end of this video. I'm going to share with you a solution that's crucial, especially if you have a mindset that keeps you from being wealthy. Your money mindset could make you rich or keep you poor. When it comes to money and purchases and transactions and things like this, depending on your mindset, your thought process could be, I can't afford this, versus how can I afford even more? And this scarcity thinking, when it comes to mindsets that keep you from being wealthy, can stretch into other areas of your life as well. Instead of creating experiences for yourself and having an abundance thinking, everything centers around scarcity and less and lack, and all those words that lead to you being and doing less than you can be. So what are these money mindsets that keep you from being wealthy? There are quite a few of them, and here are a common few. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. There's a limit to how much I can earn. Money only comes from hard work. I work with entrepreneurs, and the question is, how do these mindsets that keep you from being wealthy show up for beginner entrepreneurs? And frankly, for entrepreneurs that have been in business for a while, it typically shows up by them undervaluing their services and undercharging. So let's step into step one, undervalue and undercharge. When you have a money mindset that keeps you from being wealthy, how it shows up for the newbie entrepreneur or even the established entrepreneur is they tend to greatly undercharge for their services. Do you know anyone who does this? They offer these huge discounts even if you don't ask for it. And they're very eager and quick to offer their services for free to friends and family. If you do this, then your clients, your customers, anyone that works with you will expect huge discounts up front. And oftentimes the entrepreneur that does this still tends to pour more and more and more of themselves into serving their clients at the highest level. However, the compensation, the reward, and the revenue that they receive goes down as the effort they put in and the results they get for their clients goes up. Oftentimes, a mindset around receiving money and not believing you deserve to be properly compensated is at the root of this. Think about it. There are people that offer a similar service, and this person over here earns double, triple, quadruple what this person over here charges for the service. All this undervaluing and undercharging means you're not placing enough value on your expertise and the value that you bring. Again, this can stem from the thinking of, I'm not enough, or I need more expertise. What's really going on is you're probably undervaluing or forgetting all the expertise that you already have that brought you to this point. Ultimately, when you're constantly undercharging and constantly discounting your services, you're in this cycle of loving what you do, but not being compensated enough. So this leads to money worries and not enough runway to run the business. Instead of serving your clients and running your business being at the forefront of your mind, money worries are at the forefront of your mind instead. The surprising solution that a lot of entrepreneurs come up with is, I'll just work more hours. And they work harder and harder and do more and more and more hours, but they still get less compensation because of all the undercharging and all the discounting. No matter how many hours that you work, there are only so many hours available. And what this means is that life shrinks as well, because you miss out on life and things and experiences that occur outside of work hours. In fact, there's a quote about this that says, don't let making a living prevent you from making a life. It's a paradox, because undervaluing your services and undercharging for your services means that you're constantly worrying about money and thinking about money, and it has an effect on the freedoms and the quality that you can create for your life. So what's the solution? The problem was undervaluing your services and undercharging. The solution is charge more. Step number 2, compensation and clarity. Of course, there are so many advantages to charging what you should for your services relative to the value you provide. If you were to add value and charge appropriately for your services, what would that look like? What it would look like, more compensation and more clarity. It means you're charging for your services, so you're being compensated appropriately. It means that you're very clear on the value that you bring, and you're not underselling your expertise. If you charge more relative to the value that you're providing, it means you can graduate from that side hustle to a full-time hustle. It means you can invest in tools, software, or staff to help you run your business. It means you can move towards creating the type of lifestyle you want to lead. What you focus on expands, and if the financial part of your business is in a good direction, it means you can go deeper and add more value for your clients. You get more compensation and more clarity and more space to sit back and run your business. Being able to have staff on board allows you to create even more value for your audience or your clients. This even gives you more time to expand your business knowledge, so you go from that business operator to the business owner. You can easier set yourself up to work less and make more. You can easier set yourself up to create systems within your business. What this really means is that outside of work, if you want to travel, take time off, or give your family an improved lifestyle, you can do all of that. So where's the challenge with this? First off, you're undercharging, and the solution is charge more for your services. The challenge is people still don't charge what they should, even though they know that they should charge more. If your mindset is in the way, what happens is you stay low and you stay stuck. There are so many mindsets that prevent you from being wealthy. And the ones that I mentioned before were money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. Money only comes from hard work, and there's a limit to how much I can earn. So step number 3, stay low and stay stuck. The mindsets that prevent you from being wealthy means that your prices stay low. If your prices stay low and the value that you provide stays high, overall, you stay low and you stay stuck. What does it mean to stay low and stay stuck? And when you stay low and stay stuck, how do other people view you? And of course, when I say view you, what I mean, of course, is how do they view your services? To stay low and to stay stuck means you know what to do. I need to charge more for my services, but you just don't do it. You think to yourself, one day you'll charge adequately for your services. Probably, maybe, actually, eventually, you'll do it someday. There's so much different criteria for why people buy, and it's not just price. Imagine if you're buying a Rolls Royce or a Bugatti car or a Rolex. None of these are linked with low pricing. If you think of Walmart in the United States or Aldi or Lidl in the United Kingdom, these stores are linked with low pricing. As a small business owner or entrepreneur, if you keep your prices incredibly low, discounted and cheap, some people may decide not to work with you, because sometimes low pricing puts a doubt in the mind of the quality of what's on offer. Because lower pricing might equal less results, less quality, more fluff, less expertise. Or maybe this will be the perception. And again, this might put a doubt in the mind of the people that are thinking of working with you, especially if you're the cheapest option. Ultimately, if you don't place enough value on the service that you provide, it's very difficult to ask someone else to place value on the service you provide, even if you do provide a great service. And all this undervaluing and undercharging means you probably get less buy-in from the people that do decide to work with you. When you're the lowest price option, what you tend to attract are lower paying clients that have a much higher expectation of you. What I mean by this is their focus might be on discounts and maybe even your constant attention, or maybe even for you to handhold their action taken without them taking self-accountability for their success. And sometimes, oftentimes, even if you give the roadmap and everything that's needed to succeed, they may make unreasonable demands of your time and your boundaries. And of course, if you price low, it doesn't mean you'll encounter this 100% of the time. What it does mean is that you're more likely to come across this if you're not charging adequately for your services. What does this really mean? Continuing to stay low, continuing to stay stuck. Charging low for your services and staying low and staying stuck means it's more likely that you'll have more month at the end of your money. And serving your clients might require even more support, depending on the quality and the quantity of clients that you're attracting. And guess what? The long hours continue, and you still have less options for the life that you want to lead. So what's the solution? We've identified that oftentimes the mindsets that keep you from being wealthy means that you're undercharging for your services. And we've identified that the solution is to charge more for your services. But even still, these mindsets that keep you from being wealthy means that you continue to undercharge for your services. You continue to stay low and to stay stuck. So what's the solution? At this point, one of the main solutions is to double down and identify what is your mindset around money, because the mindsets that keep you from being wealthy might really be at play here. Which brings us nicely to step number 4, identify and improve. The reason it's really important to hone in on your mindsets around money is because the results you get always starts from your thinking around the result. If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're right. And I'm sure you've heard this phrase before. If you can affirm in advance the results you want, or even visualize the results you want, you're more likely to get the result or even get more than the result you're looking for. If you notice again, if you think you can, or if you think you can't, each time it comes from your thinking about the result. If you have mindsets that keep you from being wealthy, and the end result you're looking for is abundance, you can want all the abundance you want, but until you change the mindset, nothing changes. Again, some of the mindsets that keep you from being wealthy include money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. Money only comes from hard work, and there's a limit to how much I can earn. And if you compare these to abundant money mindset affirmations such as, I'm a money magnet, or I attract money effortlessly, or I'm open to receiving money in my life. Imagine having these improved money mindsets as a baseline to guide your thinking when it comes to money. Ultimately, you give yourself a better chance to flourish financially. You give yourself a better chance to do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, with whoever you want. If you identify the mindsets you have around money, you can then make the decision to improve the mindsets if they're not working for you, or keep the mindsets if they're working for you already. In addition to improving your money mindset, you might also decide to improve your financial IQ. So just to recap, we went over the mindsets that prevent you from creating wealth and how a poor mindset can affect your entrepreneurial journey. Step 1 was undervalue and undercharge. This is quite common, and the easiest solution is charge more. Step 2 is compensation and clarity. Charging more is easier said than done, especially if the mindsets are set to mindsets that prevent you from being wealthy. Step 3 was staying low and staying stuck. Having the cheapest prices can have an effect on the action that your customers take and also the perception of your service that you provide. So what's the solution? The solution is step 4, identify and improve. Essentially, identify and then move away from mindsets that prevent you from being wealthy and move towards mindsets for abundance. What are some other mindsets that prevent you from being wealthy? Please share these in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, you might want to check out this video here, which is about the first 5 personal finance books that I ever read, or this video here, which is my review of the book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. For the best tips for online business, entrepreneurship, financial freedom, and mindset, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. And until then, do the best you can consistently. Ciao.